And let's go. All right, welcome everybody to the stream, to the debate, the weekly Speaking Club debate. Today we are debating whether or not artificial intelligence is good for society. Yeah, I mean anybody can start. It's a very wide-ranging topic. I think there's no simple answer to this.
I have a simple answer. Yes.
Yes, Daria.
For society. Just a simple one. It's yes, of course. It's the best tool ever, and I hope it will progress and improve itself with time. And I wish any luck to people to use it properly. So yeah, I totally on this.
Use it properly. What do you mean?
I mean that I think that the like benefits from it depends on which purpose you persuade. So if you want to have some peace in the world, if you want to reduce the level of stress, I don't know, like reduce some unqualified works or etc., it will be good. It will be good for everyone. But if the goal is destroying something or provide the I don't know, the war or something like this, it will be awful. But again, so properly, I means like human has to do. It's I don't know, the wide.
This stuff. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Daria. Absolutely, I totally agree with Daria.
I so love the discussion when
Yes,
because
yes.
if don't touch hand in the humans, it's this artificial intelligence. It's senseless.
But you know, it's impossible, Murat and Deria. It's impossible. I think my position contains that I am against only the relations between artificial intelligence technology, and the some companies, because there is a big relation between the capital or commercialism or another thing and artificial intelligence technology, and the company, if we let to company to decide everything, we can meet one Hiroshima or Nagasaki again, I think, because according to some transhumanism authors or some critics, we can meet in the future, or maybe more probably we will meet one war between missions and the humans. I mean some people will use artificial intelligence and some other people, enemy of these people, cannot use. And the difference between both, I think, only the capital commercialism. That's why I am not against the using of artificial intelligence in our life, because we can make our life easy by referencing to artificial intelligence, yes. But there is another option, another situation, by the measure of artificial intelligence in our life is important, I think. And I am against the relation between the company and artificial intelligence. What do you think about it?
I think that we can't just restrict something because your company, big or small one, who will decide the size of it. So I think that everything has to go along with the law. It and has to be for everyone in the world. No need to cut it like some company that provide the money, because I disagree with the idea that rich people don't want to be other people to be rich. I think that if you're rich and clever enough, you will see that if other people will have their benefits, they will work, live better, and finally you will have money.
Daria, where do you find connection between rich people and artificial intelligence? It's a connection.
I go from the meta response.
Maybe she means, Murat, maybe she means the trait. You mean the trait area.
When you mention company, what do you mean by this? Like somebody has to own this, and this somebody has to be rich. It's my conclusion. Maybe I'm wrong.
For example, easy example. Artificial intelligence now don't let you write, for example, bad comment in Facebook. You can't. write comment who can insult someone.
At this point,
it is due artificial intelligence. For example, other place about Uber. Uber always recognizes which driver is drive car. It is too artificial intelligence.
Yeah, but what
I can tell 10 examples.
In my opinion, it's bringing up us and make us more polite, something like this. And,
yes, control, because it's humans can
AI
control
overlord.
I don't have any conflicts with my point of view. Like, good, I'm two hands.
I think that there should be one independent institution about using of artificial intelligence, but there should be independent, like maybe United Nations in the world.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
It's something just only one in the world will be depend.
Find someone who is disagreeing.
I agree with Daria.
Absolutely normal.
What do you think, Georgie?
I agree with Daria. It cannot be independent. I think it's really, I don't see any proposal to control access to AI technology. I mean, like Matt said.
Yeah, I don't think it would work. Like,
Boris,
I don't think you can.
May I ask you, exactly you, what do you think about most of biggest artificial intelligence in China? Google artificial intelligence.
What do I think about AI in China?
Who is control all Asian region?
Facial recognize and everything, I think.
Firefall, you mean this one?
For me, what we're talking about right now is like the birth of AI. It's not what I think AI will be. What we see right now, ChatGPT, is getting people excited because it's like opening the way, or like looking through the keyhole a little bit to what we're gonna be able to do. But I think the future is exciting. AI is a huge part of that future. I think it's like Pandora's box, you know, like you don't. I think it's going to be interesting. I don't know if I can say good exactly.
Definitely induce some protest in society and a lot of people who lost the work and big mess around the world. It will be 100% because we live, like Meta say, in capitalism world. And if you want to be survive, you have to learn much more information, for achieve some occupation, I don't know, specialty, for example. But people who did routine work, like I don't know, truck driver or maybe some dishwasher, they go out and be abandoned. So yeah, this world is cruel. Maybe then that's transform in something better. We are live definitely in singularity stuff. Maybe did you hear some speeches for Google CEO, and he said we are close to singularity era. It's when a computer actually make better computer, and if we are thought that will be after 50 years. Now it's a little bit closer, and these actually pundits predict what that will be like after maybe 10 or 20 years. And that is a really interesting time, in my opinion. Also, I agree with you, Boris.
Interesting. What do you think, Claude? About this whole AI discussion.
Like the artificial intelligence is good for us because it is our life, but again, for the poor man, for the low-level people, it's very bad because, for example, when I take the example of the developing country, like my country, so when it comes about the artificial intelligence, many people are losing job. When people are losing job, this becomes a problem not for themselves, but also to the country, because for one artificial intelligence, it can replace like maybe even 100 people. So
what about the idea that it will create jobs?
It's not easy, Boris. It's not easy. Sorry, Claude, it's not
artificial
easy.
intelligence
You can continue.
Job.
But it's impossible, Boris. Well, what does it mean? Creation, yes, and at the same time without freedom. How can we produce some new experiences? Because every time we need to use some artificial intelligence missions, and they can help us in every job, for every job. And without, I think, you know, one of the YouTube videos, TEDx videos, says that the artificial intelligence technology cannot create. Yes, the humans can create, because learning is located before experience. And if we cannot be free, we cannot experience anything in this world, I think. And at the same time, this sentence is important, I think. By using artificial intelligence, some companies can take our under control. It is very possible.
I don't know.
Michel, yes, it's
Sorry,
possible.
I don't know when you say artificial intelligence can't create. Of course it can create. Why not? Why can't it create?
Yeah,
Not
I actually also I
create.
can argue with it. I recently watched some video, and this actually YouTube influencer said about what ChatGPT passed the exam in medicine university, and actually he create new approaches how to recover people generally that don't use previously. Something like this. Yeah, this creative stuff.
We
For example,
overestimate
Midjourney,
our
yes, it's make
ability.
combine actually both material and make new. It's people actually make it the same way.
Yeah, what do you think that AI won't be able to create, Mete?
Yes, according to one video, I say, and yes, because the humans who has created the artificial intelligence, and the people say to artificial some missions how they can decide or solve the problems. So I mean that the problem belongs to humans, not belongs to the experience of missions. That's why the artificial intelligence cannot create any problem and cannot learn anything new in this life, because learning theoretically and practically is before the step of experience, Boris. For example, you can jump from third
I
floor.
mean, I feel like you're talking about basic machine workings. Yeah, I think what it is today is very different. You know, machine learning is literally
Boris,
machines
artificial
learning after
intelligence
doing it
can
1,000
make
times. You know.
automatically something, but can't create new job. It's impossible.
Can, if you will
Yes.
ask.
Create new job can
Murat
just
is right.
humans.
Mete, I
Just
want-
humans can create something new.
I think that
Yeah,
we
but I
all
think it'll open
overestimate
new
this ability to
fields.
create.
I think there'll be new
Something
fields opening
automatically,
up.
yes, I agree. Automatically, yes. Yeah, artificial intelligence do it quite easy, but not something create new job, new idea, new something.
Murat, we just love to think
I
about
disagree.
ourselves like our about creation. I don't know, like we love this ability to create. It be only one human being who can do this, but we overestimate our ability, I think.
I agree.
Because learn can be through the books, not just about experience. Like when you learn something in university, no need to jump from the
It's
bridge
related
to
with
understand how
fantasy,
it will affect you.
illusion.
I don't know, like I
Well,
think
what
that
is creativity, Murad? What is
Creativity,
creativity?
just humans. It's all.
Yes,
New
Murat
action,
is right.
new action,
New experience,
emotion,
new experience.
Creativity.
new experience is
just
creativity?
something I don't know. But yes,
exactly,
but
you don't
you
know
can tell
because
the
it's
other
never
example about creativity.
What is
Yeah, I have
creativity?
example actually.
Yeah,
People
Roman.
sell books now. People sell books. They create it by ChatGPT help, yeah, and actually sell it. It's completely combined of some fictional thing. I tell him, yeah, write me book about
It is
I don't know
program
about
who is
adventure of pirate,
automatically
and he
rich,
actually
not
make it. It's
more.
creative
Don't
stuff.
mistake the Roman.
What you
So
mean
why?
by
Okay, so Murad, why is that not creative?
yeah.
It is because it's not creative. It's not human creative.
Yes, but
Yeah, it's
you
not.
can.
It
you
is
can
just
create,
automatically do
Boris.
it artificial intelligence, not more.
But what's the difference?
Yes, Murat is right,
Yeah.
Boris. You can
Different
you
because
can
just
learn anything after your mistakes sometimes. Without any mistake, you cannot learn something. For example,
No,
you-
how you learn something in
yes,
the school?
yes,
You
Daria.
learn
How can we fly? How can we fly? Because many people were died in this life, in some trials. You know.
Open your
Okay,
eyes.
Daria,
Around
may I
you,
ask
a
you
lot
one
of people
question?
who learn by
Can you trust
not their
100%
experience.
when you for example, pilot your airplane will be artificial intelligence. No, we have
course.
mistake. For example, with
Of
Boeing,
course.
it is too about artificial intelligence. It's
I
equal
completely
without
disagree.
human,
If we
impossible
have
do something.
AI, if we develop AI which drives safer than humans, then I would definitely trust it more than humans. If I'm in a taxi and I have a human with
Boris,
statistically
this is just-
this amount of chance of having an accident, or
Not
AI
more
with
just idea.
less chance of
Boris,
having an
Boris,
accident,
not
why wouldn't I
more
go with the
just
For
AI?
example,
man,
can you trust
not more
on
as an
one
idea.
artificial intelligent, artificial intelligent psychologist? Can you trust on?
No,
I mean, artificial
not?
Yes, of
intelligence
course.
psychologist.
No, why not,
Why
Derya?
not?
Why
Yeah,
not?
But
Let's-
just
why?
maybe automatically it's standard answer. It's all standard response.
Yes,
Not
Murat is
more.
right.
Standard.
Not yet.
Yes, you're beautiful. Yes, you today pity. Yes, you today you ill. It's all not more. But it's
I think
doesn't connect it
Right.
with emotion.
It's not that plain. Nowadays, they have so many experience to produce some information, not like
Daria, you
the
watch
robotic-
a lot of movie.
No,
It's very
I use
di-
what you
No.
watch.
You don't have, but
In my
that's
opinion,
Murad.
you
It's
didn't
not
use,
fantasy anymore.
yeah.
It's reality, Murad. I think you didn't
In my-
use it
yeah,
enough.
you didn't
Reality today for
use-
we
Boris,
have two
did you
accidents
not
with
watch Her,
airplane.
for
Who
example,
is
the
trans
movie of Her?
airplane?
I watched the
There is
movie.
no
Her.
feeling. There is no empathy in missions. There is no empathy, and we are humans.
And-
We firstly need to empathy, feeling,
I saw
touching.
a pile of people who have no empathy at all compared with
Yeah, people who have
artificial
some autistic problem. Yeah.
So it's
I mean-
not necessarily.
I don't think machines or AI is going to replace people. That's not really what the
Oh.
point is. But I do think AI can be creative. I mean, there's AI, DALL-E, right, can make pictures out of keywords, unique pictures every time.
Even
There's
picture,
AI which can create
artificial
symphony. There's
intelligence.
AI like ChatGPT
Can-
which can create stories from a couple of inputs. And this is
Murad,
But
creative
it
as
doesn't
far as
mean
I'm
something
concerned.
great.
Murad,
And
It's
Matt,
standard.
you said
It's
about
standard just.
psychology help. Sorry, yeah, I want one remark. Actually, psychology help. I asked ChatGPT. I have a problem with programming stuff. I can't force myself to do actually this generally programming time spent. Yeah, what's that I mean? And actually, he gives me some approaches. How can I struggle with procrastination? And yes, it's a
But who is
psychologically
give you
help.
better advice? Artificial intelligence or few people? Who
Yeah.
can explain better?
Equal.
Of
Hey,
course,
It's the same.
people.
It works
So
from
no,
me and works from people.
No, man.
Yeah,
You're
but
wrong. Yes.
Murad, that's
You're
what I was
wrong.
saying earlier. Right now, we're at the very
Nobody
beginning
can
of what it's going to be
suppress
able
people.
to do. People are getting excited about ChatGPT, but for me, this is like the very beginning. But it's the very
Yes.
first time, like the average
Artificial
person can
intelligence
go and
can
interact
just
with
help
AI
humans,
and realize
but
that
not
it's actually
suppress.
real.
No,
I think you should go check it
Artificial
out, man. It's
can
fun.
just help humans, but not suppress.
Yes, Murat
Please,
is right.
don't
Murat
be
is
wrong.
right. Humans is the main purpose,
Nobody
not
can.
artificial
Nobody
intelligence.
can suppress humans.
Well, for now,
because
until the robot AI overlords come and take over, then
robot is just
change.
machine, man. Please.
Yes.
But
Robot is just
I think in
machine.
some
People just
cases,
need.
Who is figure out? Who is?
I think in
I
some
don't know.
cases, human is a machine too. It's all about your hormone job.
I don't think that's the future, by
your
the way.
brain, but we are a robot too.
Slowly, yeah, you will be. You will be. You're becoming more and more like a machine. How
Yeah.
close are you
Boris,
to
you-
machines now?
you can-
How close are
you
you to your
cannot love them.
phone? How glued is it to your hand? How machines are part of you now? People use phones as extensions of themselves nowadays. It's our generation. I think is not going to be ready, but implants are coming. Whether it's 2-3 generations away, and
It's just
this
idea,
merging of machine
not
and
more.
AI and human is
It's
inevitable.
more
I
biggest
think.
part of this idea, not so success.
Murad,
Not
Yes.
yet.
All
It's
of
the
them are
beginning.
only
You
idea.
should recognize that for biggest part of this idea, not success. It's just illusion and movie.
Right.
Only just movie.
Yes.
I don't think so. I think
Murat is right.
But I think what you guys are missing is that this is the beginning. like every field of AI right now is exploding. So much research is being done because it's exciting, because people in those fields are excited and there's stuff happening.
Yes, you're right. But it's just push people be better. But it doesn't mean for it is reality.
What's about to research space with this technology?
Okay.
Sorry, Georgie, what was that?
What about to research space with this AI? If it grows, if it can help you to travel through the universe, why not? I think this is the only way to research space, to find some new territories, to find some resources, because later it will become a real problem for humanity.
Yeah.
I think it is too stuff of movie.
I think that's too far away from society still. I think the question today is about society, right? I think AI, I think space exploration can help society, and it has, and it will. But I feel there's much more like pragmatic applications right now for AI that are going to affect society. I mean, I think one of the scariest things when people think of AI is all the jobs we're going to lose, automation.
Yes, I tell you about Facebook comment, Uber, and so on. It's pragmatic experience.
Yeah,
but it's
not more.
So
no
Boris,
one
about
surgeon
this
don't use
actually
artificial
afraidness
intelligence.
that's still our work. In my opinion, maybe us help. For us will be helpful actually stuff. This actually universe basic income when people
UBI.
just take money.
We've had that debate.
Actually, this is a good approach for solve problem about stealing work from AI. Like in America, a lot of homeless, people there because they.
But I mean, the transition I think is gonna be tough. That's what I think of this question. Like, I think eventually, yes, I think eventually AI is gonna be amazing for society. But I think going from today to that point is gonna be a rough journey.
I don't know no one project who is stock market for in financial. It's use artificial intelligence. It's bullshit. Please, guys.
Yeah, but I mean that's
it's just funny. It's just funny.
Yeah, I agree with that. But for stock market and for I think there's just one use that's not very interesting. It's just making money. Okay, cool.
Boris,
But
at the
I'm talking
same
about
time, there is
society.
one cost, big cost, $1 billion, There are some costs and some invests more than $1 billion for artificial intelligence. And for example, there are many people suffering from some bad situations, and the company don't prefer to help to them. For example, in Africa or in some Asiatic countries, in Central America, there are many countries, and they don't prefer to help to people. And in spite of this negative experience, they promise us to help to humans. I think this is a lie.
I mean, I think a lot of this
intention
investment
not
is
to
from
help the
private invest in the private field, right? I mean,
It's all about human nature, I think.
It's free will. You choose whatever you want. Like,
yeah,
if
I
you
mean,
want
this is
to
private
have
investment, right? And also, it's the same argument as space exploration. Is it a waste of money or not? You know, I don't think AI research is a waste of money if down the line it can help, everybody solve problems that humans are not equipped to deal with. I think a lot of what AI is going to be able to do is not so much that humans couldn't do it, is that the amount of time it would take us is just too long. It's like, why do you use a calculator? It saves you time. AI, I think, is going to save you time. In so many things.
We need to money, and we should thift some values for supporting some studies for artificial intelligence. And all of them are based on labors. Yes, labors. And these labors can be directed to African people or Asiatic people or Central American people for having more comfortable life, I think. Yes.
But that's not, I mean, I don't understand. I mean, like I said earlier, I think it's private. A lot of it is from private investment. Where you're going to go up to a company and be like, hey, don't invest your money in AI research. Invest your money in helping people. I mean, sure, but that's not going to happen.
Just everyone have at home. Printer. It is too small artificial intelligence, guys.
I'm not
A
sure.
usual printer. It is
No.
it is too
Printer?
simple artificial intelligence because
No.
he to do automatically something. It
It's
is
not
mean
about
Printer.
automatically. Artificial
not
intelligence,
AI.
it's not about automatically.
Okay, I take as example Uber and Facebook. Who is control comment? It is too. It's who can say against?
It's just they use artificial
Okay, your
intelligence to
example,
control.
Anna.
Their purpose, the part of artificial intelligence, but it's not the
Artificial
slowly. It works so
intelligence
slowly.
can't surprise.
Let me give you the definition. Let me give you the definition of AI. The theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks normally requiring human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and translation between languages. So a printer with this definition is not AI.
Just human intelligent. Who is programmed this?
But I mean, that's not a
program?
printer. A printer doesn't need
But
visual recognition.
I told small. Small.
No.
Yes,
No,
of course.
zero.
AI use
People.
all
Yes,
information,
Small.
gain some
No.
information and all of the knowledge from the data which human made. Yes, that's true.
Georgie,
Basic.
it's repetition of human intelligence. Yes.
It's the
Yes,
same.
yes. In some
as
cases,
your
yes,
decision.
you're right. Huh?
Boris, man.
Yes.
Let me say, excuse me, man. Excuse me, guys. I have to go. It's
Oh.
so cool conversation with you, but
Okay,
I should
see you,
have to
Murad.
go. I have a
Emergency.
Thai
Right.
massage.
Yeah.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
No problem. See you next time, bro. Bye.
Bye bye.
Murat, take care yourself.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So AI, and now we are six.
Yes, I am alone, Boris. Unfortunately, I am alone.
You're alone. I'll join you. I'll join you. What are we doing? Oh yeah, against AI. AI is gonna ruin the world, guys. How could you think otherwise?
Maybe he proposed something new, some better way. Yeah, like we have now capitalism, but then we will have globalization. Yeah, and,
AI
reunion
governments, that's what I
all of
want.
Our countries.
Yeah.
I don't
And
want.
this
I don't
will
want
really help
politics to be
improve our
decided on emotions. I want it to
Yeah,
be decided. I take emotions. Take power.
Yeah.
Power.
I think in
plays,
some cases
take
we don't
greed.
need emotions. It makes a lot of things much worse.
Much.
You need to how to say, be unemotional.
There is one book. There is one book, and it was published 2 years before in New York City. And according to this book's name is the feeling economy. The feeling economy. According to this book, there is one claim. And according to this claim, the people need to, especially some feelings. And in far future, maybe after 20 years, the most important thing will be the feelings, because the people, the humans are socializing. They need to social. They need to be social. And with robotic technology or artificial intelligence, we cannot be social, I think, and we cannot trust on them. We cannot trust on them. For example, you use one mobile phone and its mark is iPhone, for example, and you need to discuss about your personal characteristics. Or it can answer to you automatically, and you cannot feel yourself. You cannot feel special. You cannot feel special.
But what if I could use AI, Mitted, to, so you know when you go to the speaking club, you're randomly paired with another partner, completely random from anywhere in the world, whoever's in the meeting. What if we could use AI to find you your ideal partner out of all the people present? Wouldn't that be good? Someone
I am
who's
not
got
sure
an
about
English level similar to yours or interests similar to yours.
Okay, this is helping program. Boris, this is helping program. This is not main program. This working, you mean, you give an example, but this example means that helping program, not main program. And it doesn't contain any main decision.
Well, I'm actually working on something in the speaking club that is going to use ChatGPT, and I think you'll like it.
Mehdi, I have one question. Always about feeling, because you try to display it as something good for people, but for me, feelings is a part that we have, and we have to somehow work with this. But it doesn't make us better or clever or trustful. Like feelings, it's something that we have, and it's just a part of us. And it's not the conclusion that if somebody have feelings, I can trust him more. No, exactly an opposite. If somebody have feelings, it's unpredictable part of human, and I can't trust this person because of feelings. And with artificial intelligence, yeah, if you want to feel yourself warm and special, you will find some person who will give you that, even if it's not true. But it depends on purpose, how you want to use artificial intelligence. So like in a body chat, it's cool one, better than human for me.
Well,
For example,
Claude, let me ask you, how do you
Okay.
think AI is changing and will change society? Because the main question is it good or not, right? So I think we could start by thinking, how is it going to change, or how is it changing society?
Yeah, I think the first thing that will create in a society is that most of people will be lazy, will tend to be lazy.
Ah, like
Because
in
that's
Wall-E,
everything.
I
yeah?
have
Yeah,
this
yeah.
point. I
You need
have
to
this
work
In a Dutch
hard.
video, yeah.
you know, I think that this fear going from misunderstanding why we want to improve ourselves. Everybody afraid to be lazy, but it's not like you as a person. You can see like child do something. They do this just because they are curious about something. Because they have this inside feeling to do something, and the adults is who stop them to do it, and then replace this by enforcement, like you have to do this, you have to work, you have to do something. And after that they see the regret and like, oh, it's laziness. No, it's not. So I think that with artificial intelligence we will be free to do whatever we want to find some suitable for us. So it's instead of, so it's not a fear.
I think I
Like a
agree. I think I
previous,
agree.
topic,
Yeah, I do feel that we're kind of educated out of being curious and hungry for
Yeah.
more. I think
I don't use artificial. I don't use AI, but I'm already lazy. What do you think about it?
well, you're in trouble then. No.
But you are not standard, Georgie.
Because I think this is, infinity part of job. You can do whatever you want. You can do anything. No need to be lazy. You always can find something to do.
Well, I
Just
think it's
depend on
similar
your
to the
own-
UBI debate. I think when we talked about universal basic income, if you pay people to do nothing, would people do nothing? And actually research has shown that people do things, actually. They educate themselves, start a business, they try new things. So I think that kind of supports what you're saying, Daria, that if people had time and energy, I think the key here is, and I think
Just
a lot of us
going-
have a few hours a day, but we're so tired after working all day. What are you going to do, you know? But I think if you have time and energy, you can
Yeah.
do a lot.
Like
Yeah,
we
it's
can
like a previous topic, yeah. If internet makes us do or not, yeah, and yeah, depends for person generally.
Yeah, and maybe we have to pay more attention towards how to keep this curiosity inside us, instead of like use AI as a tool, as a progressive good tool to save your ability to improve yourself, this force inside.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Maybe
Roman.
I can add that. Oh, okay, Roman.
Oh, sorry.
please.
Mete, yeah. How do you... So it's going to make us lazy. What's another thing that AI is going to do to society, or it has, or is already doing, Mete?
I think the quickness of improving artificial intelligence is problem for me, Boris. Artificial intelligence itself is not problem for me. For example, I think about in which time can we can live the life. There is no standard and there is no any limitation. There is no time. Without feeling, Boris, we cannot do anything. And for example, there are many books about the meaning of life. Why? Because transformation of humans to the missions by using artificial intelligence in the world can make people thought about the future of the humans in this world. That's why we need to discuss about the meaning of life, because without feelings there is no any meaning of the life.
I mean, I think AI is a huge part of the future, but I'm very excited for it. I don't share your
what is there is no future for us, but this main
why not?
sentence
Why
is
isn't there a
important.
future for humans? And you know what? I thought about this before. Like we look at the Terminator and it's like, oh my god, humans create machines, machines take over Earth and take over the universe. And I look at this and I'm like, wow, humans created an entity, almost a life form, that conquered the universe. I mean, that's something to be proud of, you know?
There are many
I'd
parts
be
of the
amazed
life.
at this.
What is? Now we focus only some necessities, but the life itself is complicated. There are many parts, many parts. You can do everything, but you cannot live without love, for example. It's interesting. And you know that after industrial revolution in 19th century, psychology occurred. You know this. What for the psychology? The psychology can help us to adopt technological society. Yes.
Okay,
But it's okay.
Very passionate. By the way, Mete, I didn't know that. I think you overestimate the stuff I do know. But yeah,
I
I'm
still
looking
think,
more. Yeah, so
people-
Georgie. Sorry, yes, please.
I still think people like the same machine, but a bit slow. That's all. Because AI, this is the next step to take, how to say, for our evolution. It really helps. We need to grow.
I agree. I mean, I look at chess and I think it's an interesting example because, when AI came and defeated the world champion in chess, I think a lot of people were afraid or thought that was the end of chess. But actually, if anything, I think it's added a new dimension to chess. And a lot of the time now when you analyze games or when even grandmasters, when they talk about games, they have AI, like a evaluation bar that kind of gives them a lot of tips on how to improve. People have admitted that artificial intelligence is better than humans and it will forever be better than humans, but it doesn't make chess uninteresting. It's still interesting because it's still a fun game to play and it's still as competitive.
I think it will be integrated in our life and it don't depends on us. Yeah, that's replaced Google and that's.
But it's actually helped. It's actually made chess interesting.
Ask
also,
him advice.
Like
That's
it's taken for me. It's taken nothing away from me making chess interesting.
Ray
It's
Kurzweil
added
says
another
that,
dimension
Boris.
to chess. Was that
Ray
Mete?
Kurzweil. I think you think with Ray Kurzweil that there is one book about the future of humans with missions and artificial intelligence. The singularity is near. I
Yeah,
think you know. Yes.
I don't know. But
It is-
yes, I do know about this, what you're talking about. It's Elon Musk likes to talk about this as well. When, the problem that you were saying, I think a lot of people are afraid is
He's an investment.
artificial intelligence
He's an
progress is
investment.
exponential, and
Yes,
humans
yes.
cannot keep up.
I think that
Sorry, yes, Daria.
Sorry, I just think that human afraid to be not on the top of evolution because we used to kill everyone and everything around us that are under us, and we feel the same feeling towards machine because now we can see that they're above us, and I think that it's mistakes. Human being just more cruel because of feelings, and machine just better than us. So like
All right.
No. I am against you.
Okay,
Daria.
perfect.
In this
Daria,
in this
fair point.
sentence.
Mete is against. I think it's a good time to wrap this up.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. It's been a fun one. Next week, what is next week? Oh, next week is about retirement age. This should be a fun one. Let me